Welcome to Midwest Sports Saturday on a Sunday here on Midwest Sports Net. I'm Joey McWilliams. I am joined today by Daniel Gallegos, who has been my broadcast partner here in Bentonville. We are at the Tiger Athletic Complex in Bentonville, Arkansas for GAC Softball 2022 edition. It's been a lot of fun so far, but just to bring everyone up to speed, yes, we're here on a Sunday.
Yeah.
This tournament was set to get underway as a Thursday, Friday, Saturday single elimination event. As it stands right now, it's still a single elimination event, but weather delays, as there were a lot of storms in Oklahoma and Arkansas on Wednesday and Thursday in particular, some into Friday. So our tournament didn't get started here. This Division II softball tournament got started on Saturday. We had quarterfinal games on Saturday, but it's been a good tournament so far. And Daniel, really quickly, thank you for joining me today.
I appreciate it, Joey. I've had a blast being alongside you and the GAC Sports Network. I know I was kind of a last second, maybe a last option to help fill in and be on the broadcast with you, but it's been a pleasure. It's something I've always kind of wanted to do with you and Michael doing the broadcast for all the GAC sporting events throughout the years. Been able to watch, see how professional you are and how great of a job you do. So it's been an honor to be a part of it this year.
Well, I'm honored to have you. I have to tell you, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We really have fun. And Daniel is the Sports Information Director. I know there's a more official title for that, but the Sports Information Director at Arkansas Tech University in Russellville, Arkansas, has been a part of the GAC for a number of years, worked with both Division I and Division II sports in sports information, and you have a lot that you could share with us. Let's talk really quickly about where we are, because I want to promote a game that is coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. So if you're watching this live or pretty close to live, tonight at 6 o'clock you want to watch the Softball Championship game on the GAC Sports Network. It will be between Arkansas Tech and Southern Arkansas, the top two seeds, the top two teams in the league this year. Really no way around it. Quarterfinal games though on Saturday, all four games able to get in. Beautiful day here at the Tiger Athletic Complex, and I've broadcast up here from Bentonville before, but this is the first time I've had a chance to set up out here on the field. It's a nice looking field.
It's very nice. The turf is amazing. It's a really great complex. They've been very hospitable throughout the years. I think it's a great championship experience for the student athletes here. The tournament hadn't been anywhere else in the GAC, so there's familiarity here for some players that have been around for a while, coaches that have been around for a while, and the conference as a whole, and they put on a really good tournament.
Quarterfinals went pretty much as seed to seed, and everything has really to this point, with the top four seeds winning. As a matter of fact, all four of the top four seeds won, and we didn't play the bottom half of the seventh inning on Saturday, as Arkansas Tech came away with a 1-0 victory over Monticello, top seed over the 8th seed. Getting things started with our 4-5 matchup, Southern Nazarene with a 1-0 victory over Oklahoma Baptist. There's your 4-5. The second seeded Southern Arkansas defeated the 7th seed Ouachita 5-1, and then Harding, the 3 seed, with an 8-6 victory over Southeastern Oklahoma. Lots of good pitching, but as the day went on, the bats started to open up a little bit.
They did. So we had a really good mix of both of those. The low scoring pitcher duels, a couple of shutouts early on, and then they kind of gave way to the offense, as you were mentioning there, and it was really high quality softball all the way around. Defense overall has been really tremendous throughout the entirety of the tournament. Really, maybe the one exception was in the SAU game where 4 out of the 5 runs were unearned, but other than that, it's been really high quality softball, and we're starting to see it play out. And the dynamic of having that single elimination tournament has caused a lot of the gamesmanship between the coaching staffs, when to pinch run, when to pitch hit, when to put in a defensive replacement to give yourself the best chance. So that's been fun to see that strategy part of it, knowing that the margin is so small. It's almost non-existent, and now where we're at the part of having the finals, you got the top 2 teams in the conference tied for the regular season. They're here meeting in the championship, so it's what you would have hoped for. If you have no skin in the game, just the top 2 teams battling out for a championship, and that's what we're going to have here at 6.
Semifinals, as you mentioned, it's going to the top 2 teams won. Arkansas Tech going into extra innings against Southern Nazarene in our first semifinal game there, going to 8. Tech puts 2 runs on the board in the 8th inning. GAC Player of the Year in Timber Riley with a home run to lead off the top of the 8th inning, so that kind of broke things open a little bit there. Second game, Southern Arkansas back and forth really. Once the pitchers allowed a hit to break away, the floodgates opened up on both sides, and scoring really ensued following that. A 2-0 victory for Arkansas Tech, a 7-4 win for Southern Arkansas then, and of course that does lead us to the matchup. These two teams tonight They share the regular season title,
Yeah.
and these are two teams that have been at the top of the league for a number of years anyway.
Yeah, you look up any given year, you go for the preseason poll, and you expect to see Arkansas Tech, Southern Arkansas, 1-2, no lower than third most years. It's a testament to what the two head coaches have done in building their programs. Jason Anderson over at SAU, Christina McSweeney at Tech. There's a reason why you pick them at the top of the league every year. And as the year plays out, even though they might get off to a little bit of a slow start, as we saw for both teams, we mentioned yesterday, and we'll talk about it during the broadcast, when they played their series against each other, it was the second GAC series of the year. The records overall and in conference play weren't that great, if you're being pretty blunt about it. But after that, they play each other. Tech wins 2 out of 3 to give them the top seed in this tournament, and they both just go on an amazing run the rest of the way in GAC play. And so that part of it was really exciting to see it, and they've played out their year, have gotten better, come together as teams, and now they're at this point.
We'll start wrapping things up here from Bentonville. Of course, Midwest Sports Saturday 2022, Midwest Sports Saturday on a Sunday today. I do want to say thanks to the folks at the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Always great sponsors for our broadcast, and we appreciate them helping us to go the places we get to go. Like today, we are here in Bentonville. Northwest Arkansas is beautiful. Yeah. It's an absolutely great day. Don't worry about the sun being out right now. I know a lot of folks, including the guys who've been part of the GAC sports crew today, are getting tans today and maybe a little bit more sunburn. For the most part today and yesterday, we've been in the press box, so I'm not going to let this get too much more red than what it already is right now, at least not from this. We'll wrap things up here pretty quickly, but I want to say thanks to Choctaw Nation for being a part of our broadcast for so long, and we're very grateful. Then tonight, of course, these two teams are going to play. Number 6 and number 7 in the region, so you have to think both of them are in win or lose because of the way the rest of the region has gone. Rogers State won the MIAA softball tournament, very likely to be the top team in the region when all is said and done as well. Augustana wins in the Northern Sun. So tonight this game is played. I want to ask you really quickly then, as you work for Arkansas Tech and you work with the sports information there. What's that gig like? D2 Sports is pretty exciting, isn't it?
It is, and one of the things that I really enjoy about it, and didn't realize how much I enjoyed until I went away for that brief time at the Division I level, is you get a chance with the smaller athletic department to really be a part of everything. When I was at UNM and I only had the 3 sports I had, I didn't have to care about what the volleyball team did. I didn't have to care about what any other sports did that I wasn't, responsible for. And that's different at D2. It obviously adds a lot more work, and when you feel you got to cover everybody, but to me it helps keep me engaged with what's going on in the athletic department. And overall, I just want to see everybody, succeed and have success, because that to me is the most important part of the job. We get to tell the stories and communicate what the coaches do, what the players do, the championships they win, the awards they win. It's our job to let the world know and communicate that. And so when they have success, I feel like I have a small part of the success, even though I didn't run a single lap around a field, and I'm thankful for that. But that's what I take about it personally, is seeing that. And so for me, being able to just feel like I'm a part of the entire department, and have a hand in it, whether it's fully hands-on or just really being just off to the side, but really a fan, is what I love the most about it. And it's to me what's great about Division II.
All right, Daniel Gallegos, a fantastic sports information. What is your official title?
Okay, it's
I don't
it's okay.
I don't want to neglect that.
No, it's fine. It's Director of Athletic Communications.
Okay.
But it's like calling a trash man a sanitation engineer. It's the same job. We do the same thing, just a fancier title.
Okay, I'm going to let you make that analogy. I'm not touching that one at all. That's fine. You do a great job. I appreciate your work, and I always enjoy reading the things that I get and I receive from Arkansas Tech. So it's been fun broadcasting with you. One more?
It's been a joy.
One more tonight.
I got it in me.
All right, 6 o'clock. That's on the GAC Sports Network. I want to give a shout out to Kai, too, who's been my cameraman here for this broadcast as well. And all the folks that have been a part of this particular crew here at Bentonville in 2022. It's been a joy to work with. It's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate that. Always thankful to Will Pruitt, the conference commissioner, and the folks who put all this on. So, man, this is a great facility. We have a lot going on right here. We have one more GAC game tonight, and then actually I'm heading to Hot Springs. Following this, there's GAC baseball going on as well, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Arkansas Tech, top-seeded Arkansas Tech, second-seeded Southern Arkansas. It's the Golden Suns and the Mule Riders tonight for a GAC championship. And by the way, last point in this, This is the 10th GAC Softball Tournament. Arkansas Tech has won the last 3 postseason tournaments. Southern Arkansas has 2 to their credit as well. So we know that for sure 60% now, when this is said and done tonight, of the tournament titles will be for one of those 2 schools. So you're seeing some solid softball when these 2 teams come out here. So
Absolutely.
anyway, tune in for that tonight. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. We appreciate that. We're pushing toward that 1,000. God bless you all. Have a great day.